Disagreement in the royal family is nothing new, but the recent conflict has taken an unexpected turn. Queen Camilla has always had a complicated relationship with other royal family members. However, what caught everyone's attention was the report that Camilla was furious seeing Catherine wearing the most wanted tiara. This has stirred fresh tension in the royal family, but it didn't stop there. Princess Catherine's response to the situation only made the tension worse. How did she react, and what does it mean for the royal family? Join us as we uncover why Queen Camilla was furious seeing Catherine in a royal tiara. Queen Camilla was furious with Princess Catherine. The recent tension in the royal family has got everyone talking. Queen Camilla was reportedly furious seeing Catherine wearing most of the tiaras she inherited from Queen Elizabeth. Seeing Catherine with those royal jewels didn't sit well with Camilla, and it quickly became the talk of the palace. But Queen Camilla herself has also worn a tiara. The first time she wore Queen Mary's Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, the one she got from the late Queen Elizabeth after King Charles became king, was at a state banquet at Buckingham Palace in November. This was a big moment for Camilla as it showed her respect for Queen Elizabeth II by wearing one of her favorite pieces. However, the surprise came when Camilla saw Princess Catherine wearing a tiara at the same event, which caused the tension. Stay tuned to know what happened next. Catherine, the Princess of Wales, was seen wearing the lover's knot tiara, another piece passed down from the Queen at that banquet. Many people had opinions about her wearing the tiara, with most saying she looked perfect for it. But it was believed that no matter which tiara Camilla wears, she will never have the respect that comes with them. This was seen as quite unfair. Interestingly, the lover's knot tiara has a special story in the royal family. It once belonged to King Charles's late wife, Princess Diana, who often wore it before she passed away. Queen Elizabeth II gave it to Diana on her wedding day, and after Diana's passing, it was passed to Princess Catherine. Because of Charles and Camilla's history, many believe Camilla wants to have anything that belonged to Diana, first her husband, and now the lover's knot tiara. Many people feel Camilla doesn't deserve the title of Queen Consort, let alone the late Queen's jewelry. They believe that by wearing the Queen's tiara, Camilla disrespects the royal family's history and that the tiara should have gone to Princess Catherine. So, with many people against Camilla wearing the tiara, it's easy to see why she was angry about Catherine wearing the late Queen's lover's knot tiara after Queen Elizabeth passed. There was a set order in deciding who got her jewelry. Camilla was allowed to choose first, but there were reports that Kate Middleton ended up with most of Queen Elizabeth's pieces. Royal expert Katie Nicholl shared more about how the Queen's jewelry was divided in an interview with Marie Claire. It was a move to give insight into the drama happening behind the palace doors. However, what she revealed left everyone in total shock. According to Katie Nicholl, there's a strict hierarchy in these matters. The Queen Consort always gets the first pick of the Queen's jewelry, followed by the Princess of Wales, Kate. The Duchess of Sussex is expected to receive some pieces eventually, but she's much further down the line. This hierarchy reflects long-standing royal traditions, and any deviation from it often leads to tension. But the royal family isn't just about titles and lineage, it's also bound by strict etiquette. One important rule is about when and how a tiara can be worn. Royal women can't simply choose any tiara they like. The monarch either assigns it to them or gives a limited selection. This was the case for both Princess Kate and Queen Camilla, meaning neither could just claim a tiara at will, adding another layer of complexity to the situation. Perhaps during the selection process, Queen Camilla had her eye on the lover's knot tiara. After inheriting the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, Camilla might have hoped to secure both of these cherished pieces. However, when the lover's knot tiara was passed to Princess Catherine instead, Camilla's disappointment may have turned into frustration. It's possible that Camilla's desire to own both of the late Queen's most precious tiaras fueled her anger when she saw Catherine wearing the one she couldn't have. Moreover, seeing Catherine inherit most of Queen Elizabeth's jewelry collection could have deepened Camilla's resentment. As the new Queen Consort, Camilla may have felt entitled to receive the majority of the late Queen's tiaras and accessories, including the lover's knot. Witnessing this iconic tiara on Princess Catherine at public events likely stirred feelings of jealousy. After all, Camilla inherited the prestigious girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a significant symbol in itself. But perhaps for someone long seen as the other woman in Charles's first marriage, that wasn't enough, making her longing for the lover's knot seem like an act of greed. Yet, could this be the only reason behind Camilla's fury toward Princess Catherine? The answer might lie in the royal protocol regarding tiaras. Typically, a tiara is given for a lifetime, meaning once it's given to a royal woman, no one else can wear it. This explains why royal women are never seen sharing the same tiara. If Kate wears the lover's knot, Camilla will never have the chance to wear it herself. That feeling of wanting something Camilla could never have can be really upsetting, seeing something she has always wished for on Princess Catherine, knowing it will never be hers. This is probably how Camilla felt when she realized she would never get to own the lover's knot tiara in her lifetime. But more than just feelings, this brings attention to the many strict rules the royal family follows when it comes to wearing jewelry. Tiaras, especially, have many rules about when they can be worn, how they should be worn, and who is allowed to wear them. Knowing these rules helps explain why moments like this cause so much drama in the royal family. There are still many rules about wearing a tiara, but only a few are really important. One big rule is that a tiara should not be worn after 5 p.m. unless it's for a wedding. Some might wonder why there are so many rules for wearing such a simple accessory, but it's important to remember that this is the royal crown, it's seen as a very important piece of jewelry, and who wears it matters a lot. It's rare to see a royal wearing a tiara, but you will always see them wear one on their wedding day, whether they were born into the royal family or married in, like Kate Middleton and Meghan Markle. Most royal women wear their first tiara on their wedding day unless they were given one for their 18th birthday. Royal women can't wear tiaras before they turn 18. If they get one on their 18th birthday, they can start wearing it to special royal events and occasions. That's why you see tiaras at royal weddings, state visits, big ceremonies, coronations, balls, and royal dinners. Otherwise, tiaras stay at home and aren't worn for regular events. But wearing a royal tiara isn't as easy as it looks. Tiaras are often heavy and not simple to wear, which is why royal women usually have a piece of hair braided across their heads with the tiara sewn into the braid. This is one reason Queen Elizabeth loved the girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. It was very light and easy to wear. When wearing a tiara, only the pretty part should be seen, and you shouldn't see the band or wire underneath. Sometimes, the band is wrapped in velvet the same color as the royal's hair, or a small piece of elastic is tucked into their hair when it's tied up. Yet the rules on wearing tiaras don't stop there. The style of wearing tiaras has also changed over time. Another rule says that where you place the tiara on your head is very important. These days, tiaras are worn a bit farther back on the head compared to the 1920s. Back then, royal women wore them closer to the front of their heads and sometimes even on their foreheads for a different look. Moreover, there's one last important rule: royal tiaras can't be taken to other countries unless King Charles says it's okay. He may allow them to be taken for foreign royal weddings or special visits, but it doesn't happen often. One example of this was when Kate wore the lover's knot tiara at the royal wedding of Crown Prince Hussein and Princess Rajwa of Jordan at Saran Palace in Amman. Even when taken abroad, the tiara is still a strong symbol of royal tradition and importance. But tiaras are not worn casually. There are strict rules about when and how they can be worn. Also, traditionally, only married women or those born into royalty can wear tiaras. They are saved for formal events. These rules have been followed for generations, though they also change a little over time to fit modern life. When so much value is placed on a single piece of jewelry, it shows that tiaras are more than just pretty things. They hold deep meaning, history, and a link to the royal family's past. This makes people wonder how the tradition of wearing tiaras started and why it still matters so much in the royal family. What stories do these sparkling crowns tell, and how have they shaped the royal family's image over the years? The answer will definitely interest you. Many didn't know tiaras have always been more than just beautiful jewelry. In royal families, they represent power. in the British, was excited about. It felt like just as she had found her footing, Catherine was there, ready to take center stage. Making things even more complicated was the public's excitement about William and Catherine's future roles as king and queen consort. The people loved them and saw them as the future of the monarchy, which might have made Camilla feel like she was being overshadowed. Even though she held the title of queen consort, the world seemed more interested in what William and Catherine would do next. On top of all this, the media played a big role in stirring the pot. Every small detail about Camilla and Catherine's relationship was blown out of proportion. The constant stories in the news made it hard for the women to escape the narrative of a feud, whether it was true or not. One of the more subtle things that may have caused tension was that Catherine likely often tried to honor Diana's memory. Some people thought it was a quiet recognition of Diana's lasting presence in the family. For Camilla, who had a complicated history with Diana, seeing Catherine wear these pieces might have stirred up old feelings. Camilla's absence from certain events hosted by Catherine, such as the annual Christmas carol service, didn't go unnoticed either. Whether she had legitimate reasons for not attending or not, the media and public speculated about her absence, adding to the rumors of a strained relationship. Their different approaches to royal duties may have also caused misunderstandings. Catherine brought a modern touch to her work, focusing on issues like mental health and early childhood development. Camilla, on the other hand, championed more traditional causes like literacy and osteoporosis awareness. While both were passionate about their work, these different focuses may have led to confusion or even quiet competition between them. But that's not all. Adding to the tension were allegations that Camilla leaked stories to the press about other royal family members. While it's unclear if these rumors were true, they certainly didn't help build trust between her and Catherine. If Catherine believed that Camilla was speaking to the media, it would have only made things more difficult between them. The complicated history between Camilla and Princess Diana also cast a long shadow over everything. Diana's story, her tragic death, and her struggles within the royal family were forever tied to Camilla. This made it hard for William and, by extension, Catherine to fully embrace Camilla, no matter how much time had passed. Public comparisons between Catherine and Diana didn't help either. The media often painted Catherine as the new Diana. Reports also suggested that there might be a rivalry between Camilla and Catherine over their influence in the royal family, contributed to the tension between Camilla and Catherine, and now with Catherine wearing the tiara, it seems to have pushed things further. Do you think Queen Camilla has the right to be furious seeing Princess Catherine wearing the Queen's tiara? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also, click on the next video on your screen, you won't want to miss it.